Blues are undefeated in their first two league fixtures, and as you can see, the current table, we're sitting in 7th place, 4 points. That's the draw against Reading and the win, the 3-2 against Wickham last weekend. Leyton Orient, our opponents for this week, 0 points so far. However, their fixtures haven't been great to them. They lost the opener 2-1 to Bolton and then lost at the weekend 1-0 to Charlton. So 2 games that maybe you wouldn't expect them to be winning, or maybe a draw at best. They finished 11th last season, so they're a decent League One outfit. They have signed Jamie Donnelly on loan from Spurs. He could be a player to watch. I've seen Sonny Perkins has gone there on loan as well from Leeds. I've caught a bit of him. It may have been when Leeds were in the Premier League and they brought him on a couple of times, or maybe in cup games, but it's a young striker that's going to want to prove himself, and that's how they've dealt with this summer. Free transfers and loans, that's both in and out. So yeah, Leyton Orient, they hopefully for us won't put up too strong of a fight, but they have had tough fixtures, and we have built a very good side for this division, so really we should be getting the job done. We have got the good results so far. I think we're getting more comfortable with our play. You could see that against Wickham. We were a lot stronger in that game than we were against Reading. We really started to come into our own, and good possession stats in that game as well. So if we take a quick look, our possession against Wickham, it's not going to let me go for it. I believe it was in the 60s, but yeah, again we dominating the ball in games, which is a surprise. They had 2 shots on target, scored them both. So maybe we just need to stop them from going and getting those breaks and taking those breaks. But if we can maybe just stop that little chance of a counter attack, we should be very strong defensively this season. Now, if we look at the head-to-head, there's only been one fixture between Leyton Orient and Blues according to Live Score, and that was in the 2002 League Cup. We were away in that one and we won 3-2. Now, for me, I don't see it being 3-2 here. I think there'll be a bit more of a gap. I think we'll win by at least 2. However, I'm kind of just going to go all out. And I'm going to go for this to be the game where we sort of announce ourselves to League One. And this is going to backfire horribly. But I'm going to go for a 3-0 win to Blues. Now let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I have got a question regarding the transfer window. I want to see what you guys think. So to me, we need a backup striker for Alfie May in case he gets injured. A central midfielder, maybe even 2, because we've only really got Paik and Leonard who can play there. Williamson maybe could drop back, but I wouldn't fancy anyone else taking that role. And to have only really 2 proper centre mids throughout a whole gruelling season in League One isn't going to cut it. I think we need 2 backups to them. And a centre back. We've only got, we've got 3, Sanderson, Bielik and Clara. Buchanan can maybe play there, but I think really you want to get another centre back through the door. Maybe a young one who's not at the level of these players, but one that could kind of play, or maybe had a good season in League 2. A centre back like that. But let me know what you think. Who do you think we need to go for? What positions? And give names if you've got any idea. We have been linked with Taylor Gardner-Hickman from Bristol City. He was one that we were linked with before we went to Bristol City when he was at West Brom. I'm not sure how good of a deal that would be. I think in League One it probably would, but I don't think he'd play ahead of Paik and Leonard. But I think he'd want to, which could be the problem. So let me know what you think down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and up the Blues.